Believe that. Absolutely. We didn't really mention it, but this is a Rambulan. We're just not used to it because we used to be Indonesian.
Mavis already getting caught out. And chat was there. Impel's gonna land. They should be able to secure this. FBZ gets the chains forward, or maybe they can't. Mavis is a bit of a tanky support, but not for long. FBZ does get through him.
Mirror image illusions, but that really plays to the benefit
Or mid lane.
Saw getting more armor up.
Lelouch, he's forced the Fairy Fire up, and that was the rotation we were talking about from Tims. But now Tims, he might be in trouble. You've got the slam from the Tomato, but he's been stunned up. He could not get it off in time as the cookie landed on the Hellbear Smasher to boot. So Lelouch is going to be a minute into the mid lane, but nothing's really coming of it.
I think they're setting up for the 6-minute power runes. They want to deny that away from Yopaj. He's got level 6 up, so the Laguna Burst is there. If you combine that with a haste, devastating.
Yeah, he went for that power rune. They used it as bait, even though he knew the Undying was around. Perhaps not realizing Mavis was also here. He does get taken down, and with that Dragon, but the Siege Creep is still alive. Lelouch will just tank the tier 1 tower as much as he needs to. Tims, he's trying his best to force them away. Lelouch now has been enchanted up in Yopaj. He'll rotate. Light Striker 8 does connect, and you still do have the Laguna Blade with the Impale out. That'll be enough. Xavier's now the one in trouble, but he should be able to get out. Skem doesn't have another Impale in front of the fight. Yopaj is behind him, but either way, still Jewel up top lane. They're going to find Mushi, but the Jewel is not going to last very long. Mushi, he'll survive. Cookie, though, is going to land, and they'll turn right back around. And they are able to take down the Razor. There's now Skem. We'll try to go for a run. He can just hold the mid-tier 1 indefinitely. As you see how confident he is, Mushi, he'll join in as well. They just cut them off right into the Impale of Lelouch. And it looks like the DK has no chance, but maybe he does. The Soul Rip is going to make it in time. Mushi now dropping low himself. They just keep their heals up on this Dragon Knight, but FBZ, he's back in again. Impale, not going to be on the mark. Skem, he whips chip away at that mid-tier 1, and in they go again. FBZ, not quite done. It's a bit more chip damage onto Mavis. It even forces another rotation back in from Xavier, but FBZ, he gets the kill, and they got the Jewel out, but they haven't got the damage output. He might barely survive, but no. Overwhelming odds in the end will be enough. Tims could not reach in time to get the heal off for. He needs to get that BKB up. Polaris not quite getting the objectives as early as they would have liked in that mid lane, but they will find Tims down a bot, and that'll be the first bit of Jewel damage here for Force. In the meantime, though, Natsumi ends up dropping on the Naga, and they're gonna find Xavier's. So a much bigger kill here for FBZ. In fact, make that a double. There's even a nice tombstone there for him to take. With the and now he misses the chains. Well, this is getting embarrassing, FBZ. Just leave the area, sir. Mid lane. Lelouch. Well, gets stunned up. He's all by himself. They know everyone rotated to try and get FBZ, but Lelouch, no, the right clicks from Yopaj are going to be more than enough. And they'll go ahead and finish.
To hit near max move speed onto Razor with a phase boot active there and just chase anyone
Lelouch,
down.
top lane, he's been caught out by Skem. Yopaj will be there with the follow-up damage, and Lelouch, oh, he thought he maybe could have survived with the stick charges, but doesn't quite. In the meantime, though, Tims, well, this time he'll be fine. Mushi, he'll join in, but the tombstone has been dropped. They'd love to find him once he does make his way over. However, top side, Skem, very confident with that position, but he has a haste room. They can't really hold him down, and now FBZ's going to join in, take some illusions away. Cookie, though, is going to land. FBZ, he'll get ensnared up. They have the follow-up stun. He's still a very tanky boy. Chains out. Do they have the follow-up damage? They'll commit the song. Jewel is there from Force. He might just commit it straight off the bat, and they'll finish FBZ off. It's a 5-man rotation again from the side of Polaris. Does get the fact that you can just send it into a lane to farm for you. Polaris now feeling like they have to be ready to defend that bot tier 2 tower. Jump in, FBZ, he's going to get jeweled immediately. They might have the damage this time without all the bonus armor, and they will. In fact, Lelouch, he's trying to jump onto Yopaj. BKB was there in time, however. Lelouch, he's just trying to back for now. Song was committed to boot. Yopaj, the BKB finally wears off, but Lelouch is so darn low, he will drop to Mushi, but they surround the Lina. It's a much bigger kill for Polaris. Boom Esports, they lose 2 big calls and they'll have to leave.
Like, with a BKB, you can last long, but you didn't have the follow-up. They didn't have the mix around to cancel off the kisses as well. It's still Natsumi.
Natsumi's trying to be a little bit cheeky here. Tims, he realizes which one the real one is and now does find it. Mushi, he'll join in. Skem, they've got the impel with the right click as well. They do lose Tims, but if you get Natsumi, it'll be well worth it. Still Natsumi's not dead yet. Jules out as well. They've got Skem down. Mushi, he's still going to try after Natsumi, but the man is still running. He might be able to make it out. Mushi, don't lose the fog, sir. Oh, he's run to the right. The plasma field, it's not going to reach, but FBZ, he knows where he is. Oh, so close for Natsumi, but so far.
Opportunity here.
They can, but the rotations are coming in. The Jewel immediately out onto Skem. That'll be 1. Down already, but they move forward anyway. They still want to try and force the fight. BKBs are up, so the Song is doing nothing right now. It's Natsumi. He's still trying to just run away from Mushi, but the Song, it just wears off. The BKB was too long of a duration. It's now Lelouch. He'll be jumped by FBZ, gets shredded by the whirling axes, as Force is still trying to run away as well, but probably won't make it, as Mushi is right there to get the job done, and they'll find another. Xavius, he is the last piece of the puzzle. He'll run towards the north though, but Scan is out. They did find him for a second. Xavius.
Leverage your illusions to farm, hit that Scotty timing, hit the heart timing, and rip through heroes. We're not at that point yet for the Nagasaran, so a bit of a slower start for Polaris as Yopaj, he's got that silver edge up. He's looking to play.
And you've got no Song on Natsumi, so he doesn't... Oh, never mind. They've got the Jewel. They'll reinitiate back onto the Lena. They'll get the Aegis down. Still Scam. He's going to cut them off. Big Impale now? Not quite. He'll get one, but it's just the illusions. They'll have to try and settle for Force, but he's also running away. He's Lelouch now. He's in the middle of everybody. He will drop as a second. They've also jumped in onto Mavis, so they might have another kill onto the Snapfire, and they will. So you got the Aegis off your Page, but you end up losing 3 heroes, and the net worth gap, it just continues to increase for Boom Esports.
And really does. 12 to 19, but at 16.
He may run into one now if he's not too careful, but no, there's none here either. Just take back the outpost on Polaris while they can. But you know what that means. It probably means that Boom Esports is going to start running at them again. And as you can see, FBC and the rest of the crew, they're going to make their way over right into Natsumi and Xavius, who does already drop. And this Song, you've just got to disengage. You can't fight right now. Just no chance of winning. Tims, though, he's still going to get a nice enchant. Very, very fast process here with Boom. Keep in mind, it's only Mushi hitting the racks right now. Your Page not required to really do anything until they do make the jump in, and now they do. With the Blade Mail out, they'll try to blow up the Razor, but the nice impale out from Skem gonna put an end to it all. Natsumi, he'll keep trying to chase down the Razor, but he is looking at dire straits as they chain forward. They'll get another kill. Mushi does end up going down, but what does it matter? They'll go right after Lelouch. Another great impale from Skem, right onto 2 heroes. It may be time to call it, John. They call it, they've had enough.
God.
25k net worth advantage. Boom Esports just completely demolish Polaris Esports in game number 1.
That is just ridiculous. Boom, they managed to bring back that win condition for Yopaj. They give Mushi a more sort of lane dominant hero, but definitely a tempo based core. And